Alright, what's up everyone? I'm Taboo. No, not the board game. I mean like topics and stuff. Like all the stuff we aren't supposed to talk about or enjoy, but we secretly do. I know you guys do, because we're humans, and we're twisted and weird and we like what we like. It is what it is. I didn't know what to wear or dress like for Taboo, and the only idea I had in my head was to write like obscenities and profanities on my face, and that didn't seem like the best idea, so I just grabbed the board game from the basement. I think my mom got this in like the 90s, so this is what you get. And I'm like the modern equivalent of people enjoying watching those serial killer documentaries or the Netflix series You, because I heard that was pretty screwed up. Never watched it, but that's why. So basically it was when writers started like exploring more artistic forms in literature, like Gertrude Stein and her insane works of art. And I'm not saying that they were like bad or anything. I'm just saying she started to push the envelope. That's where all the taboo topics come in. So modernism takes place during the first 40 years, give or take, of the 20th century. This is like the turn of the century, the Roaring 20s, the Great Depression, and 2 world wars, and like a ton of more carnage and chaos and stuff that was going on in the United States. Crazy stuff. Books like All Quiet on the Western Front by Eric Maria Remarque, written in 1929, right in the middle of that, capture the essence of these like turbulent times that were happening in America, and like the war and all on the front lines and everything. These men were like fighting for their lives in Germany in World War I, and his explicit details and stuff that Remarque uses is the exactly kind of taboo stuff that modernism represents. So I'm basically kind of like a big old middle finger to society and everyone else, and I mean that in like, I don't care what they think. I'm just here to make a statement. Like being taboo and all, I tend to piss people off a little bit. Like Ernest Hemingway's Hills Like White Elephants. It has been interpreted and criticized for being anti-feminist or pro-feminist, whatever way you look at it. Because old Ernest leaves us with a big old gaping question mark at the end. Some people think that the girl caves under pressure and ends up getting an abortion because the man's like, "You're getting an abortion." While others still think she sticks to her guns and keeps the baby. That's the great part about it. It's interpreted by anyone, and it's what you think. Either way you look at it, though, people get angry on the opposing side. And even without all that opposing side crap and everything, it's still about abortion. Like, for crying out loud. I mean, do you know how many Americans were Christians when it was written in 1927? I mean, like, I don't either, but I'm guessing it was a lot, and abortion was not something they were too keen on, so, it makes sense. And, I'm a very important part of modernism. Without me, it would just be like realism or something, boring, whatever. Let me put it this way, okay? Modernism is like a big old pot of soup. Yeah, so we're gonna go with that metaphor, soup. Without me, it's just like plain and boring. It doesn't have any spice, the spice of life is drama and chaos. So that's where taboo comes in. When you add some seasoning into your soup and you drop that little taboo stick in there, you mix the pot and it gets all stirred up and everything, and people are interested. And that's why I'm a part of modernism called Taboo.